Hello there, welcome to the latest episode of the Burnley Career Mode. The centrepiece is an away match with Flores' side, Watford, and a return to Vicarage Road for Sean Dyche. He was a former Watford manager before he was sacked by the club's Italian owners rather unfairly 3 or 4 years ago, which paved the way for Burnley to grab his services and take us on a roller coaster ride, which John Stutzy has now taken charge of. So we're up against one of Sean Dyche's former sides. Now, before we carry on with the football and the Watford game, there are some FA Cup news, a couple of pieces of cup news that we need to tidy up. First of all, the replays. Manchester United 4, Bristol City 0. That was a result. West Ham 0, Southampton 2, so Koeman's side through, but Crystal Palace and Alan Pardew are out. Beaten 2-1 by Kenny Jackett's Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. So a big result there for them. And this is the draw for the 5th round of the FA Cup. And it's another away draw for us, but let's go through it. First of all, Bournemouth's reward for winning there in the last round is an away trip to Blackburn. Big game in the second time. That's probably the biggest game of the round, I would have thought. Liverpool against Manchester United, Man City against Wolves. Wolves knocking out Crystal Palace. They've got that as a reward. We now got to travel to Southampton, so it's the 3rd round running we've actually been drawn away from home in the cup. But that's a challenge for us because, you know, that's pretty good. But we're happy that we're doing. I'd like a home draw, but we'll play at St Mary's. It's all the same. Everton have a home match with Hull City and Steve Bruce. Norwich are at home to Aston Villa at Carroll Road. QPR have got Wigan and Bradford. Big game for them at Valley Parade. They've got the Toon Army and the Geordie Nation coming down for their 5th round game. So there's a good array of teams from all 3 or 4 top 2 or 3 divisions there. Anyway, we need not just out of curiosity, the actual ties themselves will be played on the weekend of the 11th and 12th of February, just so you know. Anyway, back to this afternoon, and we've got a tasty looking match up at Vicarage Road, down at Vicarage Road against Watford, and that's where we're going now for the centrepiece of this video. Watford against Burnley. Good evening to you, and welcome to Vicarage Road. The two teams just about to emerge from the tunnel here this evening. Beautiful night under the lights, and the two teams emerge from the tunnel. Burnley, of course, in claret and blue, and Watford in the yellow shirts. Watford a respectable 13th below mid-table position. Burnley 8 points ahead after that 0-0 draw with Aston Villa on Saturday. But we'll want to try and ram over a point or two against Watford tonight. And back in the side, Scott Dan. Burnley still the meanest defence in the league with 11 goals conceded. Southampton next best with 19. But their defence is strengthened because Scott Dan is past fit and ready to play in the Burnley defence. But let's look at Watford first. Adrian, the West Ham goalkeeper, former West Ham keeper, is up front. Ganzo will play in behind. Burnley will have to watch the prolific Troy Deeney, Urado, Berganis, and then Velia as well. Etienne Capoue. Some very good names in that Watford lineup. The one change that we're going to talk about there, Tommy Smith makes way for the return of the talisman Scott Dan. Otherwise, it's the same team that drew 0-0 with Aston Villa on Saturday. And it's good to have him back actually, because he has been missed, although Tommy Smith's come in and done a good job. Marlon Atkinson, the referee today from Leeds. Well, from West Yorkshire anyway. I think he's from Bradford, in fact. Burnley are going to get the game underway anyway. Claret and blue, Watford of course in the yellow with dark shorts. So first play, 13th place top. Burnley, from memory, have only lost one game at home, away from home all season. That was against Cardiff, of course, 2-0. One fan. Gets it back to Tom Heaton. Dyer. Ali Alovich, and here's Ings on the turn. Good running from Ings, he's through. Ings, 1-0. Good breakout from the corner to Danny Ings, strikes a goal. Well, they haven't scored for a little while in league football, Burnley, but that was a good moment to end it right from the penalty spot. Adrian beaten before he's touched the ball. And with 5 minutes gone, or just over 5 minutes gone here at Vicarage Road, it's Watford 0, Burnley 1. Danny Ings the scorer. Goal number 20 of the season. And this man is red hot. And just think how red hot he's going to be when Balotelli teams up with him next season. And that'll be a potent combination, Ings and Balotelli up front, and that should be a very interesting proposition. Here's Deeney now for Watford. Puts the ball back across. Oh! Tom Heaton beaten. And it's all a melee in there, and Heaton ends up grabbing onto the ball, but oh, it was too close for Burnley's comfort, I tell you. Capu. Wanfan. Capu. Nice turn. And Villa. Good response this from the home team. Little chip in there. Dyer heads it back safely to his goalkeeper. No go for out from Heaton. Didn't really see what was going on. And it's giving easy possession now back to Watford here. Capu. Ganzo and Villa. Redmond doing enough. It'll be a corner. Plenty forward in yellow there, as you can see, in the penalty area. The corner is decent enough, and a header flicked on by Belkaram, and it wasn't palm away. I think Tom Heaton would have had it covered anyway, but nevertheless it's a goal kick. Going to the halfway mark of the first half, and the game playing in a very good spirit. Both teams really going for it right from the word go. Oh, lovely ball, Gale, 2-0. And that was superbly taken from Dwight Gale. Watford have offered so much in attack, but delivered in precious few situations. Have been made to pay by an extraordinary finish from Gale. Just smashed it in past Adrian. And Burnley have had 2 chances tonight and have taken both of them. And both strikers are there at the double. And doubling Burnley's lead. Goal 12 of the season for Dwight Gale, and the Clarets in charge here. Watford 0, Burnley 2. Dwight Gale adds to the earlier goal scored by Danny Ings. Now Troy Deeney. Alijovic has made a good tackle, and here's Redmond again on the ball, and that's a lovely ball in towards Gale. Adrian off the line superbly. Dan's header. Hughes. Ings. Marvellous skill. Danny Ings, good save by Adrian. And Leyland gets it away to Jurado. Played over half an hour at Vicarage Road. Watford 0, Burnley 2. And the table toppers look like staying top. And probably pull away at the top of the Barclays Premier League table in terms of points as well. Interestingly enough. Ganzo, Deeney, nice flick by Troy Deeney. Now Ganzo again. 88% passing rate, but they're quite good at this. And Ganzo pulls the shot over the top, and he'll be disappointed about that. Going into a very good position, but couldn't keep the shot down. Dan. Ibe. His first touch was a little heavy, and Capu was able to pinch the ball off him. Here's Deeney. Good tackle by Jordan Ibe. Good time tackle. Aljarovic. And Ings. Here's Redmond. And the former Birmingham youngster races through. That's the course. Gale, 3-0. So simple, beautifully constructed goal. A goal of real genius. Redmond making the breakout. There's the cross towards the back post, and Dwight Gale, not policed well by the Watford defence, makes it 3-0. And that was a purely simply work goal. Beautifully though constructed in its making. And Dwight Gale scores lucky 13 for him, and it's 3-0 to Burnley. And we're almost on the stroke of half time. So the table toppers and going for the double. Burnley 3 up against Watford, who have shown some good moments in the game, but haven't really hit the heights they would have thought they had, and they have had chances to score probably a couple of goals themselves. They might get a chance to pull one back here though. Dan here, Ibe. Oh, an opportunity there, but again Heaton on red alert to save, as referee Atkinson brings the first half to a close. So it's 3-0, boos ring around Vicarage Road, but the cheers are from the Burnley fans. 1 goal for Danny Ings, 2 for Dwight Gale, the third a beautifully constructed goal, and Burnley lead 3-0 at half time. And welcome back to Vicarage Road, where the triple substitution, Gray, Vokes, Balasik all on for Hughes. Dwight Gale 2 goals, and Danny Ings who got 1 goal. Come on, they're just being rested for future battles. Of course, there's the 5th round of the FA Cup to think about, and with a 3-0 lead against the Watford side, who have huffed and puffed but not really had the guile to blow down the Burnley house, so to speak. It just felt right that Stutzy had to make those changes and just, you know, put some fresh legs on and just give the subs, 1 or 2 of the subs a chance. Here's Villa for Watford, who have not changed their team at all from the first half lineup. There's Ibe onto Vokes, who's onside. Well, this before. Good save, Adrian, but he lost it and he got away with it. So a corner kick. That was not very smart goalkeeping there by the West Ham man, former West Ham man. That was an easy save, really. Grabbed hold of it and then he just couldn't hold on. It just slipped away inexplicably from his grasp. Jordan Ibe will take the Clarets corner. Floated in. Gray was up there, and Bergani can get it away up towards Juan Fran. Deeney. Placed by Scott Dan, who absolutely pickpockets him and starts on a run. And that's a lovely ball. Adrian quickly off his line, and Coutinho has gone to Atletico Madrid, as we said in the final, in the video before, after that 0-0 draw, of course, with Aston Villa. And, not good times to be a Liverpool fan. You were your team's 16th in the Premier League, maybe going to go into a relegation battle, and you lose your best midfielder. Not ideal times at the moment for Jurgen Klopp. That's a good ball, Deeney, but Tom Heaton very quick there to read the situation and danger there. Cathcart's interception. Next game for Watford go to Norwich on February the 7th. Ganzo. Capu. Oh, that was a poor chance. Wasted again. Etienne Capu, the former Spurs man. Oh, what a poor finish. Oh yeah. Aljarovic. Oh, that's a nice ball. Great. Rugby skills. Andre Gray. Good save, Adrian. Straight down his spoke, to be fair. Less than 20 minutes to play then. Watford 0, Burnley 3. Burnley against Manchester City is our next feature on the Career Mode series. Be sure to join us at the turf for that one. Meanwhile, Redmond's cross punched away by Adrian. Flanagan gets the better of his marker and gets a good shot in. Good save by Adrian. And Watford are about to make a substitution as that shot came in from Redmond. Got away from his challenger and did very, very well. Ben Abdi comes on for Ganto. So that's the first change that Watford are going to employ. Ben Abdi comes with 13 minutes to go on the clock. Burnley comfortably 3 goals clear. Ives corner. Cathcart's header. I've dispossessed, but it'll be another corner. Jordan Knight was down there for a second or two, but I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, he's up and up in his speed. Burnley, of course, have used all 3 of their changes, as you know. Jordan Knight again to take another set piece. And Redmond is in. On Frank getting in the way. Cathcart. Dorado. Abdi gets his first touch. That's a nice ball to Juan Fran. Deeney now making a good breaking rated in the centre. Bergonis. As I say, Deeney in the middle. And a good chance for Juan Fran. And again, just couldn't take the chance on offer. Been the story of the match in the final third from a Watford viewpoint. And Tom Heaton has been able to keep an easy, well, I wouldn't say an easy clean sheet. He certainly had to put the pipe and slippers on now, because he knows that the victory was already sealed in the first half. So it's been a stroll in the park, really. Capu. Abdi! Oh, what a good chance. He's had 2 good opportunities. Abdi, this one struck with the left, and it just cleared the crossbar. Goal kick. So Burnley is the result. Igalo on for Deeney, who's been poor today, quite frankly. Here's Oaks. Onside, is it? No, it wasn't. Ali Alavic is off, and I don't know why he's protesting, because he looked quite a fair decision, although the referee could have blown a lot sooner than he did. 300 minutes at the end of the game. Points in the bag now for Burnley. Now it's Watford now looking for a consolation. Oh, and Igalo can't finish. On in place of Troy Deeney as skipper. You're not singing anymore is the cry from the 2,500 clarets behind the goal as the final whistle sounds. So no further scoring in the second half, but plenty of boos all round. 2 goals for Dwight Gale. The third one was the best move. It was a beautifully constructed team goal. Danny Ings got 1 as well to add to Dwight Gale's 2, and an easy 3 points in the end. It could have been so much more, but for the goalkeeper, who made some good saves, Adrian. Watford had chances themselves, but just couldn't finish them. So as the 2 teams walk off the field here at Vicarage Road, the final score, Watford 0, Burnley 3. That's a good result, really, considering that Watford are a tough proposition, certainly on their own patch. This is the table at the moment. Burnley have played, it's still at 8 points, but they're on to 62 points. They still lost that 1 game, that was in Cardiff, of course. City United on 54 and 52 points respectively. City leading United in that respect. Chelsea 4th and Southampton in the Europa League spot in 5th place. Newcastle 6 on goal difference. Keeping out to the top 5 on goal difference. Swansea, Spurs, Stoke, Sunderland, Arsenal, Everton and Liverpool still could well be dragged into it, Liverpool and Everton. Look at that, 7 points between them and West Ham at the moment. Sandwiched in between Liverpool and West Ham are Cardiff City in that final spot, and they're only 1 point off dropping in that bottom three, so it's anybody else there. And West Brom and Middlesbrough sneaking back in there slowly away, so it's going to be nip and tuck now. That will be quite a finale at the bottom end of the table. I can assure you about that. As we just read an update from Russia, not that we needed to do that. Well, that's it for this video. But I can certainly tell you what's coming up in the next episode. The centerpiece is a home match with Manchester City, first versus second. If City win, the gap will close to 5 points. So plenty of incentive for Pellegrini's men to try and pull the gap back on Burnley and keep that 20-goal man Danny Ings very quiet, and he's also the Premier League's top scorer. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please keep subscribing. Without the subscriptions and the likes and everything else and all the good comments that everyone gives, it's good to know that that you enjoy the videos and keep doing that at the moment, and we'll keep making the videos and keep editing them all and all that. Obviously with work and everything else, it's very seldom I get much time during the week to do it all, but hopefully we'll do a bumper upload session over the weekend and all that type of thing, with it being an international break. Anyway, thank you very much, as I said, for enjoying the video. We'll hope to see you for the Manchester City game very soon, and obviously please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye now.